Welcome back to the Wellspring Podcast. I'm your host, Larry Allen, and before we dive into today's incredible episode, I want to remind all our amazing listeners to hit that subscribe button on YouTube. You can find us at Wellspring Podcast on YouTube. That's where you'll get all our latest episodes and exclusive content. Today, I'm thrilled to have with me Hiba, a wellness expert who's going to share some game-changing insights about a topic that affects millions of men over 50, naturally enhancing testosterone levels. Hiba, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me, Larry. I'm excited to be here and share what I've learned about this really important health topic.
So Hiba, let's start with the basics. What happens to testosterone levels as men age, particularly after 50?
Great question, Larry. When men cross into their 50s, they often experience what we call a gradual decline in testosterone levels. Now, a moderate decrease is actually a natural part of aging, but when we see substantial drops, that's when it can really impact a man's quality of life. We're talking about energy levels, mood, muscle mass, and sexual function.
That sounds concerning, but I'm guessing there's hope here, right?
Absolutely. The reassuring news is that there are completely natural methods to invigorate testosterone levels after 50. We're talking about strategic dietary adjustments and targeted supplements that can help maintain healthy testosterone levels as men navigate the aging process.
Let's dive into the dietary side first. What kind of changes are we talking about?
Well, Larry, your dietary choices have a significant influence over hormone regulation. Let me walk you through 5 key dietary modifications that can effectively stimulate the body's natural testosterone production. First up, and this might surprise some people, we need to embrace nutrient-rich fats. I'm talking about avocados, olive oil, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish. These provide the actual building blocks for testosterone production. The goal is to get around 25 to 30% of your daily calories from these nourishing monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats.
So, we're not talking about avoiding fats, we're talking about choosing the right ones.
Exactly. The second dietary change is amplifying vitamin D and zinc consumption. Research shows that inadequate levels of these nutrients correlate with diminished testosterone. You can boost these levels by incorporating foods like shellfish, beef, spinach, mushrooms, and fortified products. Sometimes supplementation might be necessary too.
What about the foods we should be reducing or avoiding?
That brings us to point 3, curtailing sugar and processed carbohydrates. A diet high in sugar and refined carbs can gradually deplete testosterone levels. We want to scale back on processed foods, baked goods, sugary cereals, beverages, and desserts, and instead prioritize whole, unprocessed foods. The fourth dietary change is elevating protein intake. Protein delivers essential amino acids that play a pivotal role in testosterone synthesis. We're looking at sources like meat, fish, eggs, nuts, seeds, legumes, and dairy. The target is about 0.5 to 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight daily.
And what's the fifth dietary modification?
Integrate cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, bok choy, and cauliflower contain compounds that may bolster testosterone production. Aim for 1 to 2 servings of these vegetables in your daily diet.
This is fascinating stuff, Hiba. Now, you mentioned supplements earlier. Can you walk us through some effective options?
Absolutely. Supplementing your diet with specific elements can contribute to a testosterone boost. Let me share 5 options that research supports. First, we have vitamin D and zinc. Supplementing with forms like vitamin D3 and zinc gluconate can help meet daily requirements for these essential nutrients. Second is D-Aspartic Acid. This amino acid has demonstrated its capacity to elevate testosterone levels in men with deficiencies. A daily intake of 2 to 3 grams is typically recommended.
What about magnesium? I've heard that mentioned before.
Yes, magnesium is number 3 on our list. It supports the function of over 300 enzymes and has been linked to heightened testosterone levels. We're looking at a daily intake of 400 to 500 milligrams, preferring forms like citrate or glycinate. The fourth supplement is ginger. Ginger shows potential in enhancing testosterone levels and promoting sperm health. Consider supplementing with 500 to 1,000 milligrams of ginger daily. And finally, we have ashwagandha. This Ayurvedic herb is believed to enhance testosterone levels and fertility. An intake of 500 to 600 milligrams of extract 1 to 2 times per day is suggested.
These are some really practical recommendations, Hiba, but I imagine diet and supplements are just part of the picture, right?
You're absolutely right, Larry. Upholding a testosterone-friendly lifestyle encompasses not just dietary adjustments, but also regular exercise, stress management, and sufficient sleep. These are all crucial for maintaining optimal testosterone levels in your later years.
And when should someone consider seeking professional help?
That's a really important point. If low testosterone is significantly impacting someone's daily life, I always recommend consulting a medical professional to discuss potential treatment options. It's about finding the right balance between natural approaches and medical intervention when necessary.
Before we wrap up, what would you say is the most important takeaway for our listeners?
I'd say that by thoughtfully incorporating these lifestyle adjustments, men can effectively sustain their testosterone at optimal levels beyond 50. It's about prioritizing a nourishing diet, targeted supplementation, and other health-conscious practices to remain vibrant and energetic as you journey through the later stages of life. The key is consistency and taking a holistic approach.
Hiba, this has been absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise with our audience today.
Thank you for having me, Larry. It's been a pleasure.
And to all our amazing listeners, remember that this information is for educational purposes. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making significant changes to your diet or supplement routine. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the Wellspring podcast on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join our community of people committed to living their best lives. We've got more incredible episodes coming your way, so you won't want to miss them. Until next time, this is Larry Allen reminding you to live well and spring forward into your healthiest life.